Well, hello there and welcome back, you lovely lot. Today we're going to do a drippy nail design. I'm going to use these drip stickers from Smilies glitter store as well as CJP acrylic system. I'm also going to attempt a lip, freehand lip, what would we call it? It's like a chrome effect, drippy lips. But I'm going to draw it freehand. And I've got to tell you, because you know I'm completely honest on this channel, it's my second attempt. I made a right cock up, and I'm not even going to lie about it. I made a mistake. I did the base for the nail, put a top coat over it, just a normal non-white top coat. Then I did the lips, and I went to chrome the lips, but because the non-white top coat was on the base of the nail, well, it all turned flipping chrome, didn't it? So I'm not gonna lie, I lost my rag, pulled out the nail, put it in the bin and stepped away. So that was about a week or so ago. So today I'm gonna attempt it again. So I'm gonna start a whole new set. The last set I did was gel, so I thought I love acrylic. I love working with acrylic. So anyway, I've come in on the little finger with Jazzberry. I've mixed in with that because it was a little bit too pink for me. I wanted the dark red. So I mixed in with it Wrath from the Glitter Fairy, which is a burgundy super fine, and then another dark red glitter that I had, and it made this gorgeous red. You can see the pink come through a little bit. And then what I did was I go over with Supernova, just because I just love the hollow in that baby. She is gorgeous. I tended to put a little bit too much on the little finger. It kind of took over of the dark red, so I went back over it with a small bead of that red glitter mix there. Learnt my lesson with the little finger, so I'm coming on the thumb with a tiny bit. Look at me there, using it sparsely. Can always add some more. You can take it off though, can you? So that's what I'm doing. Again, with all glitters, make sure it's nice and flat. Oh, this nail. Right, I'm coming in with Vamp, and it was a disaster. And it's not the nail's fault, it's my fault. And it's my fault because there's glitter everywhere, and it was in my brush, and every time I touched it, it was going in the flipping acrylic, and I was proper getting the annoyed. Let's just say annoyed. And I'm trying to sweep it out, and I end up putting flipping potholes in this, and I was not a happy bunny. So at the side of me is a towel, and obviously I'd mix the glitter and then I'd use the glitter, and I love it. Look at me. I mean, I've dug a chunk out there, and now I'm chasing it around. Anyway, and it was all on the paper, and it must have obviously got in my brush, and I hadn't cleaned it properly because it wouldn't come out. So I ended up folding the paper over, which I should have done in the first place. Folded the paper over and then just going in and filling in the potholes. In the end, what I decided to do was do the best I could, let it set. I didn't want to keep going in with beads and making it a massive nail. So I put it in, covered the hole with the red, and then I went over it with a file, and then went in with another bead and built the nail up with that colour because it is a strength powder. That's what I didn't actually cap that red one. So I put it to the side to set, and I'm coming in on the middle finger, and this is going to be a ombre, so I come in at the top and I feather that. I mean, it is super pigmented. It's an absolute babe of a colour. It really is. It's a beautiful red. I love it. It's absolutely gorgeous to work with. It goes on like a dream. It's like butter. However, it doesn't like glitter stuck in it, not when Tracy starts digging it anyway. How silly. And then on this finger I'm coming in with Peach Sorbet, and this is going to be a full nail of this, so again I can build my nail with this strength powder. So I go in at the cuticle area, tuck it in, and then bring it down the sides, and then pour that bead gently down the nail. Once I'm happy with that, I will then move on to the blend on this middle finger. So I pick up a bead and I will put it in the middle on that blend, and that will help to hide that blend that's underneath, and then obviously work on the actual blend between the two shades. So I'll pull that down. When I'm happy with that, I'll come in with a cuticle bead. I will then tuck that in around the cuticle and then pull down the sides and then the front of that bead. So I'm going to make sure that that back third of that nail is lovely, neat and opaque, and only then will I work on the actual blend. Now when I do ombres, I will work back and forth where them two colours meet and come in with small wet beads, and I'll blend up and I'll blend down with both the colours, one and then the other, until I'm happy. Then what I'm going to do is cap all of these nails and file them off camera. Now that red pointer finger, that nail that's to the side setting, if that had been on myself or on a client, what I'd do is actually let that set, then I'd file it, then I'd come in with another bead. So I'd fix that nail last, and that way it would have had its structure and everything. Right, so that's all done and dusted. We're now coming in with these stickers from Smilies glitter store. You can see the top right hand corner, nearly said left, right hand corner. What I've done is cut a portion off, stuck it on the nail and trimmed around it. It's obviously a big bit because of that disaster we did last week. And then what I'm going to do is pull off a couple of little extra drips down the nail. So what I'll do is just stick those on. Those stick wonderfully, to be honest. There's no issue at all. So once I'm happy with that and that's all nice and firmly stuck on the nail, we're going to move on to the pointer finger. And I'm going to come in with a matte top coat. And today we're going to be using Ugly Duckling. So I will give that a generous layer because I am keeping this nail matte. So it's not going to have anything else. This is going to be the top coat, so I'm going to make sure I put that on all over and cap all the sides in that. Now while we're watching this, I will just mention, please ignore my nails. They are trashed. I've been doing paperwork and boxes and ripping them open, and I've caught the sides and the edge of the nails actually more than once, and then I sit and pick. I really am the worst nail tech. They need to come off. I just haven't had time, but I will get them off. Right, okay, so I'm coming in with non-white top coat. It's on the palette there and a little detailer brush, and I'm going to do the top part of the lips, moving it out the way, get my little LED torch, and I'm going to flash cure that. Then I'm going to come in and I'm going to do the bottom of the lip. So I'll put a little line in. If I'm happy with that, I'll then make it bigger. So now I want a nice juicy bottom lip there. Then I'm going to come in and I'm going to do those drips. So I get a generous amount on that brush. I let the ball bead of that gel and then lift it off, and that gives me a beautiful drip. Flash cure it quickly. I like it. Exactly the same as when I'm fine detailing. Now what I'm going to do is come over and make it 3D. So I'm going to do layers. So I'm just going to keep going over gently, flash curing it in between. Do the other side. Again, at this point, the most gel on the brush is on that first touch. So I'm going to put it where I want the thickest part of the gel to be, and I don't want it at the side of the mouth. So that's why I'm going into the centre of the lip. That's it. So I keep doing that. I keep going in and I keep building it up, putting on another layer and another layer till I'm happy. Once I've cured that, full cure, once I'm finished, I'm coming in with this rose gold chrome, my little makeup applicator, and I'm going to rub it into that non-wipe top coat. Now the background of this nail is matte, so we're all right. Tracy's learned a lesson. So rub it in, rub, 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 rub. Going generously, I don't want any to be missing. And then I'm just going to brush away any excess that's on that nail before coming in with a non-wipe glossy top coat, my fine detailer brush, and I'm going to go over that lip, and this is purely to top coat it. So we've top coated the underneath with the matte, and now my little 3D handwork will be sealed in all that beautiful chrome. Really happy with this. First time I've done it. I mean, yeah, okay, the first one was a disaster, but this sound, I was really, really pleased with it. So again, over those drips, pop it in the lamp, and I'm going to give that a full cure. Make sure that's completely covered with my shiny top coat. So once that comes out the lamp, we're going to give it a wipe over. We're going to clean everything up because that chrome gets everywhere. So I'm going to use a gel cleanse for that, and there we go. Not bad, eh? Not bad. Really quite pleased with that. So anyway, guys, this is it. This is the end of the design. So as always, it's top coat time, and that's what we're going to do. So here we are, giving it a lovely, generous amount of top coat on all of these nails, and that's the end of the video. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all so very much for tuning in today. If you have enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed already, I would absolutely love it if you would. As always, everything will be listed below in the description box. There's a clip at the end for you to have a look at all this design. And here we have it. This is the finished result. Anyway, thanks for tuning in today, guys. Until next time, bye.